episode number 9, video number 9, Indices. Welcome, Mathspreneurs. How are you? It's good that we practice until we are super duper, experts in even the simplest of them all. Definitely the toughest will also become easy peasy for us. Now the next one is 4 to the power of 7 divided by 4 squared. 4 to the power of 7 divided by 4 squared. I think I'll leave it at, if you divide, just do the divide only, no need to come and bring on the multiplication. Yeah, because that will belabor the work. Okay, no need. Alright, here 4 to the power of 7 divided by 4 to the power of 2 is base will be the 4. Good. It just means the power must be subtracted. 7 minus 2 will be 4 to the power of 5. It's not 45 or Popeye. I used to joke, Popeye. This is Paw, this is pie. Popeye the sailor man. Oh, that's wrong. Joke, and then make a mistake. 7 minus 2 is 5. 100% correct. 53 is already there. 54. The question says minus 5 over 4. Okay, it's the base, then minus 8, minus 3. Oh, it's positive, so it's negative. Okay. Minus 5 over 4. Oh, 54 here. Okay. And the first power is minus 8. The operation is divide. The base repeats. And this one, the second power is minus 3. Base is minus 5 over 4. We just leave it as that. Minus 5 over 4. I'm not going to use the shortcut method where I just keep this positive, then I turn this upside down. That no need. Okay? For the time being, I won't do that. When it's a standalone, I'll do that. When it's not a standalone, other things are involved, I won't do that. I won't try my luck. Though I can solve it, no problem, but we don't want to do that. Okay? We want to be always very clear. This one, same base, so the power here minus the power there. Show a little bit of working. We say show a little kindness, so show a little working here. Minus 3. So this one can be done quite easily. The answer I carry over to the right hand side on top, which will be minus 5 over 4 is the base. All systems go. This one, the powers, we can solve that in one line. Minus times minus is plus. So minus 8 plus 3 is not minus 11. So plus 3, bottommost, addition first, then division. Then subtraction. So plus 3 comes in front. 3 minus 8 cannot, so it's negative. And then 8 minus 3 will be 5. 100% correct. This is where I said remember where in the previous video I said there's a method number 1 of solving it, method number 2 of solving it, method number 3 of solving it, method number 4 of solving it, and then the method number 5, the fastest one to solve it, remember? If you remember. If not, you're talking. So I hope you will understand. If not, you just speed it up and go to the section that you want. Whenever we see something like this, a negative there, you throw away the negative. Like that. So you keep this in mind. I've taken the negative off. That will happen when whatever is the inner will invert. I-N-V-E-R-T. Invert meaning 5 over 4 becomes 4 over 5. Because the wheels of the bus go round and round, the 1 over will always give a final upside down, that answer of the fraction. And then, please note, Whereas the negative here is power 2 means end result will be plus. Power 3 will be minus. Power 4 will be plus. Power 5 will be minus. Even numbers means the end result will be plus. Odd numbers means the end result will be minus. You can actually take out the minus there and tell them, let's say you don't want to go any further than this. Tell them, it's like saying, never mind, you use your calculator and find out the exact answer. I'm not going to use the calculator, and leave it there. This is 100% permissible because that is exactly what it will end up with. It will result in. Very good. 54. Remember 55 next sum. 55. Now is when the tire is hitting the road and we are comfortable. So far that it is. The tire hasn't really heated up, the pressure hasn't really built up, it hasn't exploded as yet. Hope it don't explode, yeah? The next one is 3 over 5, okay? And then what is that? 8 and 2 plus minus. Okay, 3 over 5, 8 and 2. This is a proper fraction, 3 over 5. Oh, there's an 8 and there's a minus 2. 1 plus, 1 minus. And the next one here is also the 3 over 5. We are dealing with the division operation this time around. There we are. So base same. Write back the base one time. 3 over 5. No sweat, easy peasy. 8 indicates minus, minus 2. Minus is plus, 8 plus 2 is 10. Done. That very easy. 55. Let's go to 56. Minus 0.125. Okay? Minus 3/4 and minus 1.5. Ooh. Can? I was thinking, where shall I write? No worries, I just write below here, then go on to the right hand side afterwards. This needs some working for the weak ones. Minus 0.125, which by now you should be familiar with, is 125 because of 3 places. A 1, a 2, a 3 should have a 3 zeros at the back over 1,000. So 125 over 1,000 is actually 1 over 8. It's minus 1 over 8. You can do that slowly. You can prove that. Minus 3/4, which if you want to turn it to decimal place will be minus 0.75. Then we have a divide. We must have the same base to allow the law to take effect. The same base covered. The power now is, lost my place here. Where am I? Here. I'm looking at the left. Minus 1.5. Minus 1.5. Even yesterday I saw a video, or this morning I think they referred to this as 1/2. This thing only, the 1 over 2 is 1/2. So this will be 1 and 1/2. But actually I would say minus 1.5, which is what we learn in the class. Base same. Write that down. Minus 3/4, just write down minus 3/4, which we are writing down now. The division operation tells us that the powers must be subtracted. And now this one is minus 1.5, which will be 2 times 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 over 2. Allow me to take it over to the right hand side. As I said previously, this will be equal to minus 0.125. Allow me to write that out. And then allow me to do that working down here. Okay? Minus 3 over 4. Minus minus is plus. 3 over 2. Some students will easily multiply a 2 here to make it 4 same, and then a 2 here. But I want to do the standard method where we do the LCM method. This method never fails the test of time. It doesn't matter if you put x plus 1 here, x minus 1 here, and then x squared and x. Somehow this will never fail the method. So 4 and 2 you do slowly, 4, 2, comma, then realize that it turns out to be a 4. The LCM, the least common multiple or lowest common multiple, always the bottom divided by the bottom times the top on the left hand side. Then go to the right hand side, the bottom divided by the bottom times the top, meaning 4 divided by 4 is 1, 1 times 3 is 3, but don't you ever forget the minus. So the plus also write down. So the bottom, the LCM or the least common multiple or the lowest common multiple divided by that denominator, 4 divided by 2 is 2, 2 times the numerator, the 3 is 6, so here. And then don't ever make the common mistake of minus 3 plus 6 is minus 9, that's 100% wrong. So bottomless, addition comes first, then subtraction. So put the addition in front, 6 minus 3 is 3. So this will now become 3 over 4. So you can see the answer right now for that will be equal to 3 over 4. Do we need to turn this into a fraction? Not necessary. Okay, 1 to 5 is actually 1 over 8. So not necessary to change. Just leave it at that, and this is the final answer. 56 now, going to 57. Have a little rest, yeah, a breather. The next one is the 57 will be 2 over 3a to the power of 4. 2 over 3 a to the power of 4. Then we want to divide. Let me have a look. Divided by negative 12a7, meaning negative 12a7. The power is 7. So this one you do something. The one that should help you will be just put over 1. And then we make use of the standard 4, standard 5, the 10 years old, the 11 years old, that thing that the teachers taught us, our maths teachers taught us, our arithmetic teachers taught us, which is the division can be changed to a multiplication provided we invert. Invert means turn it the other way around, upside down. That's the meaning. So that number over 1 becomes 1 over that very same number, minus 12, the very same number. Don't you be very smart and put a minus 7. Okay, the very same number. Something over the other thing is the other thing over that something, that same thing. Don't change, yeah? This one, as far as you can cancel, 2 can cancel here, but watch out for this negative sign. This can cancel 6. The 3 is 3. The 4 here and here I can cut, but I won't cut. I'll handle the numbers first. I can cut in one line, so to speak, but I won't cut. I have this one here. So I've taken care of this one, 1 over 3. I take the number. The sign I've taken care of is gonna be a minus. Is coming in here, the second part here. First one has no minus, so I left it there. Second one has a minus, minus 1 over 6. So we're doing very systematically, following the process, nothing will go wrong. Then we have a to the power of 4. Then a division for us here indicates that the powers must be subtracted. How much? 7. That's all. Now we do the SNA, SNL, the sign, the positive and the negative. No sign means positive. Here's times, times minus will be minus. 1 times 1 is 1, 3 times 6 is not 9 but is 18. Then here we have a. 4 minus 7 cannot, so put minus, then take the 7 minus 4 will be equal to 3. This one has a negative, the wheels on the bus go round and round, just to help you remember, means this is a 1 over. So the negative 1 over 18 you write down is negative 1 over 18. That a has a negative, which negative indicates that it must be 1 over. By now we should be very familiar with that already. And then downstairs is the a 3. How to? Just put a dot, is understood. This one will be equal to minus 1 times 1 is 1. The number coming in the bottom area will be equal to 18. The alphabet or the letter snell will be equal to a. The power is a positive 3 downstairs. 100% correct. Keep a lookout on the number 57. We are going to 58. What is that? Minus 3/4 K3, meaning minus 3 over 4 K at the center 3, meaning the power is 3, and that one is divided by minus 708. Hold on. Divided by, in brackets, minus 7 over 8 K, and what is that? Minus 2. Now the teachers, the lecturers, the professors, the professores, the students, the smart ones, the someone, the enterprising ones will try to do like that. Minus 3/4 divided by minus 708. Nothing wrong, perfect. K to the power 3 divided by K to the power minus 2. Nothing wrong, perfect. But they can stumble and fall. So we don't want that stumbling and falling down. We can easily steal away marks from us, the very, very weak ones. So I'm catering for the very, very weak ones, the gone-case ones. So like this, even the very, very weak ones will never ever go wrong. First part, nothing to change. Minus is minus 3 over 4. 3 over 4, K is K. The cube there is cube there. The divide can change. We learn in standard 4, 10 years old. Standard 5 is 11 years old. This one has a over 1 there. So 8 times 1 is 8. That's the thing there. So the downstairs is 8. The upstairs is all those things. So don't you ever change anything, yeah? There's a minus there, you maintain the minus. Don't be smart and put the 1 over. Hold on. Don't change anything. Whatever you see upstairs must come downstairs. Whatever is downstairs must go upstairs. Here. Minus, you just maintain it. The downstairs first. 8 times 1 is 8. Put upstairs. Don't ever introduce any other stuff. The upstairs is 7K minus 2. Just maintain it only. Don't try to be smart and say this becomes a 2. You don't change it. Okay, in this instance, you do not change it. Or else you'll be changing and changing, not allowed. You only change once, you don't change twice. And then now you handle this thing, which is very easy. The snell, the negative and negative, positive, no need to write. The 3 and 7 cannot cancel. The 4 and 8 must cancel. Good. Okay, there. So, alright, so we take care of this. Yeah, 3 and 2. There will be 6. The negative, done already. No need, it's no more there. Negative, negative is positive, no need to write. Downstairs is 7. Upstairs still has a K. Power 3. We see a division, it means minus of the power. What power? One more step, we put minus 2. This is very straightforward. No possibility of any mistake, any stumbling and falling and tripping. It's just very easy peasy. 6 over 7. Even the worst of the worst of the worst student, I concocted that word, should never ever fall. There's no way to fall. 3 plus 2 will be 5. Surely get 100%. Let them label you by whatever they want to label you. Alright. Next one. We go. The next one is 823. Wow. What is 823? Number 59. Teacher, it seems funny. 823. Sir, what are you telling? 823. Ah, 82. That's the funny one. And a 3. Ah, now we see, teacher. It's the other one. 8 to the power of m to the power of n is the same thing. Take away the bracket. Wunderbar, wonderful. The same thing. Take away the brackets. But since numbers are involved, you just multiply the 2. 2 times 3 is 6. Teacher, so easy, yes, so easy, students. Sir, I score, you know. Yes, you score. We all will score. Only thing, don't be careless. Yeah, the negatives are coming in. Watch out. The negatives are coming in. Ooh, already it's very tough. Hold on, please. I have to adjust because this book is like bending over and wait. I have to adjust back and forth. Yeah, hold on. I'm folding it. Alright, here. Nothing wrong with the book. It's just I'm putting it at an angle and it looks like I have to push it there. And then it comes back here. I have to push it there. 2 1/4. The quarter is a proper fraction. The 2 is a whole number. Then the whole thing, 2 1/4, is the mixed number. And then the power inside is minus 2. The power outside is minus 3. Remember, we always do positive, positive, negative, negative. Yeah, but just now, one sum was the last one was not negative, positive. Strange. The 3/4 and the 1 1/2, that one. But never mind, let's do this. So this one, no need to write. Take away the bracket, take away the bracket, take away this bracket, take away this bracket. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. So the mixed number now oops, a daisy. The mixed number now becomes an improper fraction, big over small. Then since the powers are involved, must have the bracket, no choice. Because if you just put a power there, it will refer to only the m, to the 9. That's not true. It also refers to the 4, belongs to the 4, belongs to the 9. So you have to put together. Negative times negative positive, 2 times 3 is 6. That's all. Wow, teacher, I score in this. Yes, you score. Sir, I also will score. Yes, you score. We all score. Next one is so easy. Okay, let me not cram that. 60. Watch out for the number. 60. We're going to 61. Open already. Then open a curved bracket. Can open already. Then put minus proper fraction 3 over 5. put already. That's how you like reinforce in your mind, even though it sounds foolish. Okay, then the power is 2. And then take the curly braces. Outside the power is 4, but it's a minus. So what you do is throw away the main bracket. The curly braces throw away. This one don't want, this one don't want. So what we see is we need that curved bracket. So whatever power that come after this will involve both the 3 and the 5. Here this means times 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. This is where I say you have to do some change over, remember, because of the negative power. You can do the very slow method, the wheels on the bus. Go around and around, but don't go the slow method, it's the fastest method. What did I say? 1 method, 2 methods, 3 methods, 4 methods, 5 methods. I'm using the 5th method now. Take away, take away, take away. The equal will also go. After that, I come over here. The key word is you take away the negative. Teacher allowed to take away. No, I told you just now. Not allowed to take away. Then why are you taking away, teacher? Because I'm going to modify. Then allow. Oh, I see. Sir, can modify? Yeah, we are modifying. How, teacher? There. Sir, how? Like this. There. Because I've taken away the negative, the final answer will always come out to be upside down. So just upside down that thing. Meaning just invert. INVERT. That's the meaning of upside down. The downstairs goes upstairs, the upstairs goes downstairs. Now you watch out this power. If it's 2, here will be positive everything. If it's 4, all will be positive. If it's 6, it will be positive. If it's 8, all will be positive. Teacher, what about 1, 3, 5, 7, the odd numbers? Then it will be negative. Take out the negative. Alright, so this one no need. Just go and put one more step, which will be 5 over 3. Then everything to the power of 8. So just in case, I want to go and give you here like 5 over 3. It's not 8, it's an odd one, let's say. Okay, it won't be this big, the number, but why not I just go and put here 11 like that. Okay, very simple, because it's negative. So 11 times you do that, a negative will come in. It's for comparison. Let the 5 over 3, let's put here. And this one will be equal to all having the power of 11, 100% correct. If you want, you can even put a plus here, but people laugh at you. Why you want to put a plus when it's understood? There's a plus, LOL, and capital LOL. So anyway, this is the one. This is just for comparison's sake. 61 is the number. Look at 62 right now. So it's very easy to score. If this one comes out, or when it comes out, you just go and score and then be so happy that you've scored. However tough it may seem, but it's not tough at all. The next one is 0.5. In other words, the first one is 8 squared, and then so I use a number. The second one is 2 1/4. I use a mixed number. Third one I use a minus 3/5, a fraction, negative. Now I use a 0.785, a decimal number. 0.785 or 875? 0.785. Okay, this 0.785, by now you should know 3 places there, 785. So 3 places means you put 3 zeros at the bottom and put a 1 in front, it will become 1000. So it's over 1000. And then the power there is minus 3 and a 5. This is a minus 3 and this is a 5. So what is it? Very easily. We do not want to change it to a fraction because given as a decimal, so maintain it as a decimal, 0.785. Then minus 3 times 5 is very straightforward, it's minus 15. Do we need to simplify? Not necessary. Just maintain it like that. If you need to simplify, then after it will go on to 785 over 1000 and it will keep on going over until like that. So much, not necessary. Okay? But if you want, I show you. if you want. So it will become 785. 1, 2, 3. So I'll put a 0 here, a 0 here, and a 0 here to balance up. Then a 1 here. That's 1000. Okay, then over here, pardonnez-moi is going downstairs. Like that. And here is minus 15. So before I do the minus there, I cancel inside. So of course I won't be able to take 25 now. I don't know how much is this, so I'll try my slow method. Allow me to use this one, a very tiny one. So I'll go and do 5 times 1. So got 28. 5 times 5 is 25. Got 3 more. Put 35 here. So it'll be 5 times 7. Then I take my 5. Of course you can go to the 10 straight away. That'll be a 2. This will be 100. Then let me go back to the bigger pen size, and now I can do the magic inversion method. Meaning the 15 I can throw away the negative. So you students now would already know, you are not asking me any questions, can change because definitely can change, I've already changed. You just invert the other fellow, which is 157 over 200. You just invert that one as what? 200. The proper fraction now has become an improper fraction. 200 over 157. Can be accepted. We are taking extra 1, 2, 3 steps extra, 2 steps extra. Alright, remember the number 62. We are going to go on. 63. How nice if all of our life's problems, whatever they be, are so easy. One by one by one, everything falls into place. Alas, expressing sorrow and grief using Shakespearean language. 'Twas not to be, it was not to be. Alright, in the meantime, allow me to tell you something on the right hand side. This is a to the power of m to the power of n. What happens if now I give you AB? And why not you go C also, ABC, there are 3 things there. To the power of m only. Or why not use another letter, a V there? Can? Definitely inside this is multiplied, this is multiplied. So each one has a power, the same power, the same power. Meaning the first A, there's a 1 here. 1 times V is a V. There's a 1 here for the B. It will be B to the power of V. And then there's a 1 here for the C. 1 times V is V. Woo! A, B, 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 C, V. Let's try another one. There's another one. Here's another one. A, B, C, D, S, and M. Same. A, B, C, D, S. Alright, every time we use M, we use other stuff now. We put Z. Can? No worries. So we are aware that there's a power 1, power 1, power 1, power 1, power of 1. So it's just A to the power 1 times Z is Z. In other words, the Z belongs to everyone. Very good. Allow me to write this. Then we can proceed and do some sums that look similar to this. And it should not terrify or horrify us or horrify nor terrify us. Okay, good. One little thing. What about the division part? We are doing the multiplication part only. What do I mean by multiplication? It means there's a dot here, a dot here, a dot here, and a dot here. That's a multiplication. Multiplication. But what happens if we have C over D R? This time put a square bracket. Put square brackets. To the power of T. No problemo. The top part has a 1, so the power must come. There will be 1 times T is the T. Meaning, the T should appear in every other place that you see. Maybe this is dr squared. No worries. Okay, that was D, so the T must come there. Up here. R has a squared, and there's another power there, 2 some more. So R has the 2, and then times the T there will give you 2. The T there. So it does not matter. Just apply the law faithfully, and the law will faithfully take care of you. Alrighty, now examples include. Let's have some examples. 63 will be a to the power of a2 b3 5. What do I mean by a2 b3 5? a2 b3 curly braces. Oops, they say. And a 5. Of course, I can put plus, minus here, and minus there, and all that. Okay, no worries. So the answer is very easy. Just now, we saw the ABC. Each one has a power 1, power 1, power of 1. Here's power of 2, power of 3. No worries. That's like M and N. This is like T and V. So T times V, TV. And then here's M and N, MN. So 2 times 5 is 10. A to the power of 2, 2 times 5 will be equal to 10. And then B to the power of 3, 3 times 5 there will be 15. That's all. In fact, this part here is so easy. There simply doesn't enter the mind why somebody can make a mistake here. Something must be 100% wrong with that person. If you can still make mistakes in this, oh, something is wrong. The person is in another world, thinking of some big problems. Okay, A2, B3, the same thing, but we put a 5, and then this time we put a division. To compare, we put the A squared over B cubed. But now we do division. Then because we are using the comparison method, in this case we use the same thing, but the power is also the same thing. Only thing that one was left and right, this is up and down. For A and B and that one. Okay, so here 5. What is it? Same. Upstairs power 2, 5. So together. Then downstairs power 3, 5. Together. So what happens there? A. We put 2 and then in brackets times 5, or 2 times 5 will be 10. Very easy, same. And then downstairs will be B. 3 and 5 will be 15. Wow, so good. 64. Take note, yeah. Now we are going to go to 65. 65. The question is minus 2 over 3, A4, B5, C minus 2, 3. Ooh! Minus A4. That's what I mean, A to the power 4. Oh, sorry, minus 2 over 3. Ooh! minus 2 over 3 a power 4 b power 5 c minus 2 and everything outside is a 3. Ooh. Now here you watch out. The minus is occurring 3 times there, so it will definitely be a minus. Minus times minus is plus, plus times minus is minus. This one, the 2 has a power of 3. That will give me 2 times 2, 4, 4 times 2, 8. The 3 has a power of 3. 3 times 3, 9, 9 times 3, 27. So done. The sign we have taken care of, the number we have taken care of, the numbers. Now we take the A, the 4, the 3. So 4 times 3 is 12. You can show the working like right there, 4 times 3 like that. Okay, here I'm doing straight away. B and then 5 times 3 is what? 5 times 3 will be equal to 15. And then C, negative 2 times 3 will be equal to negative 6. And then I will actually go and do one more step. Minus the 8 numerator, I write there. The A to the power of 12 numerator, I'll write there. The other numerator which follows is the B to the power of 15. I will write there and I will stop for the upstairs. Then downstairs I'll do a central nice division. You make it nicer with your ruler. The number that's down there is 27 I have. C, negative 6 is 1 over C6. The 1 not necessarily need to write C6, meaning C to the power of 6. And I will write it out neatly like that. And, 1 minute. 6 must be better written like that. And there will be an underline here. I will normally put 2 underlines because also a division sign there. I'll do 2 lines there, but I'm just pulling with my fingers here like that. So please bear with me. You use ruler and ruler will be very nice. Thank you. 65, remember. Now we are going to go to 66. 66 is the easiest of them all. Teacher, I know what it is. Yes, what is it? 8 to the power 0. Beautiful. How in the world do you know that? How in the universe do you know that? Yeah, that's the exact one. Anything to the power of 0. So you remember your law, yeah? Very good. So P to the power of 0 is a 1. That's the easiest. 67. They will have slight variations. They will have slight variations. What are the variations? 7. Just now was a letter P. Now the number 70. This will now also give me anything to the power 0 is a 1. And then they'll have some slight variations to trick you. Okay? Which will be a fraction, a proper fraction to the power of 0. Most definitely you are not required to write there 3 to the power of 0 over 4 to the power of 0. No need. This one consider as a one quantity A like that. The quantity A has a 0, that means everything is 1. That's the meaning. So you just put there equals to 1. No need to go and show there 3 to the power 0 over 4 to the power 0 equals to 1 over 1 equals to 1. Not necessary at all. And number 69 will be question number 69. will be a decimal number. Good. A letter, a number, a proper fraction, a decimal number. A decimal number will be 0.25. And now they go and give that the power is 0. No matter what. As long as it's a power 0, everything will be 1. We've proven that. Number 70. Now comes the heat. Whoa, fireworks. I believe this is the last day of the Selamat Hari Raya. 1 month celebrations. Woo. It's 9:44 p.m. Greenwich Meridian Time, Greenwich Meridian Time. 4/5. This is May 2025. Maybe it's 1 or 2 days over, I believe. Still fireworks. They are celebrating. They are not killing one another. They are celebrating and enjoying. That's how life should be. Celebrate for 1 whole month. Not fight here, fight there, kill one another. Now you know why I became so emotional in 1 or 2 videos ago. See, we want to be like this. We don't want to worry about the sadness, the grief, the sorrow, the heartache, the crying, the weeping. We want to be happy. They are happy, we are happy, everybody is happy. Win, 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 win. All true. Even now we are winning 69-70. Imagine one bomb comes here, you think we can continue this one right now? Maybe I'm gone by then also. You too on that side also, they bomb you, finish, bye-bye. We go off in bombings. Teacher, you say like that, so gross or whatever. Yeah, it's like that. It's the stupidity and the foolishness of war. And say, oh, we exacted revenge. So grand is it? You exacted revenge? Who cannot do that? It's so easy to do. Who wants to do that? We are not in that line. Will never be on our watch. Okay, number 7. You see how nice they are, happy and happily enjoying, and we are happily talking about them. Shawwal. First was Ramadan, the fasting month, then Shawwal, then say Eid ul Fitr. I went to a bank, it was written there Eid al Fitr. Then after that say Selamat Hari Raya over here. Everybody is enjoying, be happy, cheerfully, sincerely. That's the way to go. Is that so difficult to understand? Number 70, which is 3p to the power of 0. 3p to the power of 0. And many students might be rightfully tempted to put 1, and every teacher will be rightfully correct in putting it wrong. Teacher is correct. No, it's not correct, my dear students. Sir is correct. No, yeah, sir is correct when he says this is the correct one. Let me tell you what. The actual answer is 3. And then if you want to press a point, you write that p to the power of 0. We already knew this, isn't it? P to the power of 0 is 1. So p to the power of 0 is 1. 3 times 1 is never ever 1. So don't be trigger happy and put there 1 and then come back, ayo, amma, apa, say lo, ayo, iko tengom sick ah. Ayo, 幾容易啊，我都唔識做啊！哎呦，senang ini pun saya buat salah. Different languages. One is the Tamil language, the other is the Chinese language, Cantonese, the other one is the Malay language. All saying that, yeah, they say because they are not alert. Teacher, I thought, yeah, you thought amiss. A-M-I-S-S. You thought wrongly. And that costs you marks. We cannot allow to make mistakes here because this is the simplest topic. P to the power of 0 is 1, but they can trick you like that. They can put brackets, they can put numbers in front, even after that, on top, below. Yeah, we're seeing those now. So don't you ever get tricked here. Let me put 70 70 here. Now 71. Blue. 71 is in blue, yeah? Okay, we go. And 71 is 3p to the power. Just now that number and this one, I believe, came out in the Form 3 LCE exam over here. Part 1 and Part 2, or Part A and Part B. I remember seeing these sums before. This one. And just now, the 3p 0, and then this one in bracket 3p everything 0. And then this one, some people will go and put there whatever 3, some will put p, some will put 0, some will put 1. So the ones who put 1s are the ones who are correct. Teacher, how come? So, can you prove it's 1? Can. Like this. 3, we did our a to the power of m to the power of n just now, isn't it? So we make use of that, remember? What is that? A, B, C, D, E, F, everything to the power of V, like that. Something like that. So we are going to put this. So the proof is here, which is the first thing has a power 1, but outside that is 0. So if you want to do very, very, very slowly, you'll do a 1. Dot means after my thing is decimal, the 1. 0, and then there's a p here, and this one has a 1, so I can put 1 and I can put a dot 0, but people might think it's 1.0, so I don't want to make that confusion. It's like that. And then this one will be equals to 3 to the power of 1 times g0 is gilo, as my students say. P to the power of 1 times gilo is gilo. And then we already know anything to the power of 0 is 1 and anything to the power of 0 is 1, which will now give me a 1, which is exactly what we got in one line, a one-liner. Now 72, they trick a little bit more. 72. 72 is minus 4 over 7 MON3. Ooh, what is that? Minus 4 over 7 MO means M to the power of O, and N3. Some students might put minus 4 over 7 N3. Some students might put minus 4 over 7. Some students might put n power 3, some students might put whatever, some students might put 1 also. Because got power 0, 100% wrong. Yes, it's 100% wrong if you put 1. So what's the answer? We will do step by step. The minus, good, put back the minus. The 4 over 7, good. Put back the 4 over 7. Did this 4 over 7 have a power 0? No. So not affected. The power 0 only belongs to the m. So when the p to the power 0 is there, it's 1. So m to the power 0, this part only is 1. So the m to the power of 0 only is 1. Not everything is 1, you know. So sad, you make careless mistake if you make that. This n to the power of 3. After that, it is an easy method. Snell, sign. Number 4 times 1 is 4. Alphabet or letter. The 7 is 7, and then the n cube is n cube. Put in the middle there, and that one. That is the one, so easy. Now number 73. Number 73 is this. Ooh. Open curve bracket 3 over 2x. Open curve bracket 3 over 2x. Close curve bracket the power of Gilo. Have a y outside. Let me look, yeah. And it is where? I've lost my place. Yeah, y to the power of 2 over 3. Easy peasy. P to the power of 0 is 1. This whole lot is p to the power of 0. So it is equal to 1. So easy. And this part is not affected. The 2/3 is the 2/3. 1 times what? 1 times whatever is the very same whatever. Why? 2/3. Ooh, so nice. So easy. Please, yeah? I'm very serious here. Don't come and say that you make mistakes in these few laws, yeah? Don't make mistake in anything. Okay, very good. Remember number 73. Now we are going to go to number 74. Take another color. 74. Alright, this will be 2 to the power of 4 times 2 to the power of 8. 2 to the power of 4 times 2 to the power of 8. Is test yourself to now. This will be equal to 2 to the power of 12. Do you know what it is? Not necessary, you can leave it here, but do you know? If you know, tell them you know. 2 to the power of 10 is 1024. 2 to the power of 11 is 2048. 2 to the power of 12 is equals to 4096. If you have done a lot. If you have not, then you've still not done enough to get this number down here correct. Tell them you know. You might be the only one in the class who knows this sum. I mean, right till the end. The others might not dare to do it, unless of course they use a calculator. 75. 3 to the power minus 1, 3 to the power minus 3, minus 1, minus 3, minus 3. What do I mean by that? Minus 3. Power is minus 1. And again, minus 3, the power is minus 1. So this one, the answer is minus 3 is the base. The minus 1 and the minus 1 is the minus 2. This one you can do the inversion method. I show you 2 methods. Means I have, last time I told you got 5 how many methods. I show you extra methods. But here inversion method will now become, take away the negative, but you do something. Done. The negative has been taken away. The something you have to do is the inversion. You invert, I-N-V-E-R-T, meaning there is an over 1 here. Nobody ever gave you the power to take off this negative, so maintain it. 3 over 1 becomes 1 over 3. Then ask yourself, is this 2468 even number? Yes, so this power will disappear. Become plus. So it's 1 over 3. Everything squared. Downstairs also squared, upstairs also squared. And what is 1 squared? Another method. We stop at minus 3 to the power of minus 2. So we go back to the wheels on the bus go round and round. That concept brings to mind this minus means 1 over. 100% correct. Then we go back. The 1 over has been taken care of. What I see is minus 3. Then there's a 2 there. This one can give us a problem. So we might accidentally say is 3 squared is 9 and we still put minus 9, which is wrong. So you make sure the square belongs to the whole lot. Watch out. Why? Because it belongs to the whole lot. That's why. Now we are not in mistake region or mistake zone. So 1. Oh, my 3 squared is 4. Very good. It's good that we did the checking method. Wow. I know you would have known my mistake, but you would have no way to tell me. So you see, now by checking it there, I made a mistake. Because I put the 3 squared as 4. Wow, I'm wrong. No more 100%. Teacher, you are gone. Gone case. True. I'm a goner. I'm a gone case. No 100%. Teacher, you talk only 100%. Then you never give the 100%. So bad. Yeah, so bad. 1 minute. Yeah, wait. Yeah. So bad, teacher. You made a mistake. Ooh. See, I still make so many mistakes. Get a grip on myself. Get a grip on myself. Alright, I'm going to do this part again so that my full undivided attention is gonna be on this sum on the left. And for that, I need total focus and concentration. Shh, don't disturb. Genius at work. I tell that to my students. After that, they'll use the same thing against me. When I'll say, hey, you know this one? I say, hey, teacher, don't disturb. Shh, genius at work. They use back my same technology and hit me back. Whatever goes around comes around. So this will be negative, negative is positive. Oh, I do not need to do that. Straight away, 1 times 1 is 1. 3 times 3 is 9. There. So disregard whatever my mistakes. Sorry, I have no 100% in this time around. But you have. Say that you did it all perfectly. Got it, yeah? 74, 75. We are going to move out. 74, 75. We are going to go to 76. And what is that? 76 is 1.5 squared. 1.5 minus 4. 1.5 squared. 1.5 minus 4. So 1.5 is 1.5. You can still maintain it as 1.5, but I would like to put it as 3 over 2. How to get 3 over 2? The mixed number has now become an improper fraction. This portion is a proper fraction, this portion is a whole number, a mixed number altogether. Now, this one has a 2 dot times this plus minus 4, minus 2 altogether. 2 minus 4 is minus 2. This is when I said you can do the inversion method. I also do the wheels on the bus go round and round method. Okay, so you know why this inversion method is faster. Inversion method is just cut off this negative, allowed if you do some changes. The changing meaning you just invert, I-N-V-E-R-T, meaning the 3 over 2 becomes the 2 over 3. After that, it's very easy. Top squared over bottom squared. Top squared is 4. Bottom squared is 9. In German, it's 9. Wunderbar, wonderful. Now let's use the wheels of the bus go round and round, that concept that I was talking about. Meaning, I use this one. So that will mean what? 1 over. Ooh. Then we go back. to our same color. So the pink color is 1 over, then we put the 3 over 2 in brackets, 3 over 2 is in brackets, and then the 2. And that one we try to simplify. The pink color 1 over taken care of, so no worries, we can use back this color again. Upstairs squared is 9. Thank you, the German language. And downstairs is 4. Maintain it as the top one over this whole thing. And this one I will show by coming to the right over here. That one is here. Okay. This one is 1. This division sign, you put there dy. By whatever, the whatever now becomes 9 over 4. That's it, I told you we will actually save 2 or 3 or more steps, or 4 steps like that. And this one now you continue. We learn in standard 4, standard 5, 10 years old, 11 years old that division can be changed to multiplication if we invert. Sorry, again, if we invert 1 times 4 over 9. Then that one will give us 1 times 4 is 4. The downstairs there is 9. 100% correct. 1, that's 4 over 9 is 4 over 9. This one is only like 1 and 2, the answer. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. We save 3 steps, you know. No joke. Really no joke. This is really no joke. By inverting, we just did 2 steps extra. By not inverting, by going through the wheels of the bus, go round and round, step by step, by step by step, by baby steps. You went on is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps coming in. Here is from here 1, 2. From here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no joke. That's number 76. We go to number 77. Number 77 is minus 6 and a quarter, minus 4 and 3. Minus 6 and a quarter, minus 4 and a 3. What I meant is that this part, the power is 3, but for us to do the sum, the base must come back. Alright, we convert this proper fraction here with the whole number, mixed number, negative mixed number, as the base to 4 times 6 is 24 plus 1 is 25. Over 4 improper fraction. The negative has to be maintained. Open curve bracket, close curve bracket. This means times, there's a times here, so minus 4 plus 3, do addition first. 3 minus 4 is minus 1. Therefore, no need to go the wheels on the bus, go round and round. We do the inversion method. There's a negative, we'll take care of it, because sooner or later this number will turn to the upside down. So we better turn it upside down by this. So the negative we take away but maintain the power. Just because we took away the minus, we have to balance it up by inverting it straight away. The minus, you and I have no right to take away the minus. Keep it. The 25 over 4 becomes the 4 over 25. And that, hey presto, voila, is the answer, my dearie friends, my dearie Mathspreneurs. Mathspreneurs is our name. Solving problems is our game. Mathspreneurs is our name. And problem solving is our game. Ooh, 37. Anything more? Yes, plenty more. 78. Are you game enough to go to 100? We do 50-50 every time. I think we have a good habit, you know. They say it takes about 21 days. Some say 28 days, 1 month for a habit to be formed. Whether you have a bad habit, you want to turn it into a good habit, or a good habit, you go into the wrong way, you go to a bad habit. So don't do the bad habit. So from a bad habit, you go to a good habit. So you see, like we had the last one, 100 sums. 50 sums. Here we have another 50 sums. So why not we maintain it? After that, it becomes a habit that we will never move away until and unless we do 50 sums. And that is a winner, you know. You have the A in your hands already. The A stars and all those. Because you are always doing. You are at the top of your performance. You are at the peak. P-E-A-K. Peak performance. It's not like maybe 20 minutes, then 1.5 hours, then 10 minutes, then 3 days never do, weekend, holiday. That thing won't cut it. Yeah, last minute, cram here, cram there, memorize here, memorize there, try to do it, then mental blackout, mental blockout, mental jam, whatever. No need for all that nonsensical stuff, yeah? Have a good attitude, change the way you think, change the way you act. Reform the way you think, reform the way you act. Be a better man, better woman, better boy, better girl. Okay? That is good for you in all ways, in every aspect of your life. That thing applies to me too. So it'll be the same thing, very easy, 1/2, and you can maintain it like that, which is 1/2, and you just put there 3 plus 7 is 10. However, I would like to show off. Show off, teacher? No, I mean in a nice way, not in a bad way. To the lecturers who are marking my questions, that I also know what the expansion is. Okay? To the power of 10, what is it? It is 1000 and 0. Popeye. Popeye the Sailor Man. Okay, 0.454 and 0.45 minus 2. Alright, this is 4. The power is a 4. And then the other one is up. The same thing, the base must come back, and that is 0.45. The power is a 2. Good. But minus 2. Okay, let's go. And that will be same thing. We should be 0.45. Okay, this will be 0.45. And then we should sing a song in the year 2525. If man is still alive, if woman can survive. What's the song? Our hostel time we used to sing that. Alright, and then my friends, and then we all go and buy the tapes and all that at the night market. Every 2 weeks we can go out there, allow us. When we were then, after that we became the prefects, the school prefect, the hostel vice captain, hostel food committee, vice chairman, and we will tell the other, oh, food committee. The moment we start standing on the table or just standing out, everyone will be looking at us. The moment we stand, everybody will be clapping. All boys hostel. But we in the school, we have a few girls, and all the girls, most of them were in my class and the next class. So the boys from other class will come and try to show favor to all of us, to just so that they can talk to the other girls, to the girls and all that. Strange. But suddenly when they announced at the Monday morning, first we all had the same courses, the mechanical, the engineering, mechanical, the civil engineering, and then after that the surveying, and then the different stuff they announced. All we were like sharing the same classes or same things like practical. After some time they cut off. They said, now you stream out, you choose what you want. So we chose, what I wanted was, I wanted building and construction at the technical institute. Others wanted the mechanical, others wanted surveying, so they'll stream out like that. So while they announced, all the girls, most of them came to my class. The boys there will say, ooh, ooh. Even the teacher was saying, ooh, ooh. That was strange. That was about how many years ago? 40, 50 years ago, maybe more. I'm 70, past 70, so that's about 15, 16, 17. So you subtract 70, subtract 70, it'll be 60, and then whatever, 50, 53 years ago, roughly 54 years ago. Those were the time. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they never ran. Could sing and dance forever and the days. Those were the life we chose. We thought we never look. Those were the days, oh yes, those were the days. Taram pam param pam, taram pam pam param, taram pam pam, tararararidam. Param pam 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 pam, param pam 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 pam, da da dee dum, da da dee da da dum. You know that I'll sing when I'm so happy when we are ending this already, and you also know that something has happened while I was singing. I was still situationally aware. How come I simply got 2025? I didn't click any calculator or whatever. Aha! That's where I learned something in the year 2525. Remember I told you just now? So the 25, 25, the 45, 45 and all that. It starts with 5 squared. This is a surefire stuff, yeah? It will never ever go wrong. It will stand the test of time. 5 squared, everybody knows is not 10. Is 25. So the key word is whenever a number ends with 5, it has to give you the 25. That's how I quickly put the 25. Ah, we got it, teacher. But how the 20? Very simple. Let's try one more. This just now was to the right, the left and to the right. Now we do top and bottom. Some smart guy or girl discovered this, and I'm so happy for them. 5 times 5, they put 25. I think they must have done many times like that. And then they just added a 1 to this. Cut, and make it 2. I said 2 times 1 is 2. So this is a shortcut method of doing the 15 squared, you know. You don't have to put 15, then times 5, then another times 1, then add and all that. Straight. So that's the keyword. So working on this newfound magic, call it magic or whatever. Only the 5, yeah? The 1, 2, 3, 4 will do until 95. More than that, you try it out whether it works or not. Oops, a daisy. So 5 times 5, close your eyes so you can write there. 25. And then this one, cut at 1 there, make it a 3. Always at 1. 3 times 2, 6. 100% correct, 625. So this time around, we don't want to do this method. We straight away do. What is 35? Times 35 gonna yield to us. Very simple. 35 times 35. I mean, the 5 times 5 is 25. The 3 add 1 to it become 4. 4 times 3 will equal to 12. It's 1,225. Like it or not, better like it. It's correct. So we go to Popeye. That's how I got my Popeye just now, 2025. Got it? Popeye. The 5 and 5 is 20, 25. Made this a 5. 5 times 4 is 20. 25. 20, 25. Then we go to 55. Bye-bye. Bye-bye means pray. Bye-bye. Not bye-bye. Yeah? So 5 times 5 is 25. So make it a 6. 6 times 5 is 30. So 3025. What about 65? 5 times 5 is 25. So 7, 7 times 6 is 42. So 4225. The next one is 75. So 5 times 5 is 25, the last two digits. 8 times 7, 56, 5625. Then 85, 5 times 5 is 25. 8 make it a 9, 9 times 8 will be 72, 7225. And then 95. 5 times 5 is 25. And then we have to make one more, 10. 10 times 9 is 9, 9025. Then what about 105? I haven't tried. I think I did once, then I didn't really go deep into it. Let's try this, whether it works or not. I don't think it'll work, but let's try. We're just trying, yeah. We're just trying, yeah. Together we succeed, or together we fall. Together we swim, or together we sink. 5 times 5, 25. 11 and 10, 110. Is it 110? 110 and 25. Check. 5 times 5, 25. And then 10 becomes 11. 11 times 10 is 110. Let's check this. Is this correct? Let's use this pink color. Go to small one and multiply here, which is 105 and 105. Take this away. Okay. You can use your calculator, no worries. Alright. I go here. We use our calculator. I will take my calculator here. Is there a calculator here? Yeah, that's my calculator. Alright. We will go, what was it? 105 is times 105. 11025. So it works. Woohoo! Let me try another one. Let's go 115. Oh, it keeps on going. Let's try 115 squared. 115. So it will now become 115. And then you go. 5 times 5 should be 25. 11 becomes 12. 12 times 11 will be 132. 132. And then we go, which will be, wait, I need that nib. This one I delete and I go 115 times 115. So I go 115 from my laptop there times 115. It should be 13225. Come on. Yeah. So keep on trying until you get everything. Then only you say it's correct. Because we have been, there are times where we do by induction. Deduction is 1, 2 lines, 3 lines like that. Induction will go 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines, 4 lines, 5 lines, 6 lines. Then you can say, we conclude it is like that, the formula. Sometimes after 7th line, something is wrong, so it won't work. So it doesn't mean that if it's working until here, it means that's the law all through, you know. The law can break at certain point, like what is this called? The Hooke's law, remember? When you stretch a wire or stretch something, it will keep on going. After some point, the extension point has gone to the limit, it will break. The law is not working at all, you know. No more the Hooke's line, it will just curve off, it won't go in a straight line. Remember in physics and all that? So watch out, test it out. But ooh, it works. Wonderful. 79, let's go to 80. Let me close this. Let's go to 80. Take another color. Why don't I do black this time around and take bigger? 80, I need this dip. Still the small one. I'm on the small one. I've not pressed hard. Yeah. 80. What is the sum? Let's go. The sum was Popeye. 3k squared times 4k5. 3k squared times 4k 5. So just handle the numbers. 3 times 4 is 12. Since our positive powers are involved, so k, add the powers, 2 and 5 will be 7. Done. Number 81, we go to 4 over 5x power 3 and then we open bracket, we go to minus 15 8x minus 1 minus 15 8, that's what I mean, x minus 1, that's what I mean. Okay, and this one we handle the S sign will be positive times negative is negative. Handle the numbers. Even number 4 goes into 8 2 times. I can cancel the other way around. Cut 1, 5 and 15 will be 3. I handle the numbers first. 1 upstairs, 3 upstairs is 3. I handle the numbers also. Downstairs 1, downstairs 2, downstairs is 2. Then I handle the x. This one can be very easy. 3 plus minus 1 will be 3, minus 1 will be 2. And it is that simple. That's the answer. Let's go on to 82. We are going to 100, yeah? Bear with us. Keep your fighting spirit. Never say die. We'll try to do 50, 50, 50. Let us into to let our mind know we will never give up. Unless, of course, it's like, you know, certain times we can't do it. But most of the time we'll go like that, 50, 50, 50. Unless each sum is so long. Okay, go. Number 82, that was 4 over 5. Where was that? Okay, good. 5 to the power of 4 divided by 5 to the power of 3. This now is multiply and now is divide. 5 to the power of 4 divided by 5 to the power of 3. The 5 comes back. The 4 minus 3 is a 1. No need to write back. 83 is actually 47647 minus 3. 476 is what I mean by 4, 7 and a 6. Divided by the very same 4, 7 minus, it won't write on top, minus 3. So the powers have to be taken care of. So we take care of the base, which is 4 over 7. So the powers, you show the working. Well, I'm jumping, yeah, I'm jumping. You show the working that it is 6 minus 3, which will be 9. So I'm jumping straight away like that. And that is the answer. 83, remember that. Now we are going on to 84. Alright, 84 will be 4/5 d squared divided by 15d4. 4/5 d squared divided by 15/4 something. I didn't read that. I have to read again. 15/4 what? No, it's not 15/4. Sorry, allow me to rectify that. It's divided by 15 d to the power of 4. Now, if you look very carefully, the base is not the common base, but because it's division, it can be handled. That's why. Okay? For division, it can be handled. No problemo. You see, it's 4/5 is 4/5. Nothing changing over there. The d squared is still the d squared. This one could possibly lead you to 2 and 4, giving you 6, so watch out. So that one, you want to take care. You better put a bracket on your own. You're allowed to, you're not changing anything. It's perfectly permitted. Here, you're allowed to, and put that as over 1. It is. Like 7 means 7/1. Like 10, you want a minus, means minus 10 over plus 1. But at this same thing over here, the meaning of minus 2/3 has two meanings. Either you can take the minus for the upstairs and maintain the plus for the downstairs, or you ensure that you take the minus for the downstairs, in which case the upstairs has no minus left, meaning it's a plus. Yeah. Don't you ever put 2 minus. Don't you ever put 2 minus. 1 minus only, upstairs or downstairs. That's the meaning of this. Negative over positive is negative, and then 2/3. Positive over negative is negative, 2/3. That's the meaning here. But there they've given like that, just maintain it like that. Okay? Now, we are going to go and change this to times. Very easy. 74, 75 is turned upside down, which will be 1/15 d to the power of 4. No need for the brackets. And then here, cannot cancel the 5 and 15 because they are downstairs. 4 times 1 is 4 upstairs. Downstairs, 15 times 5 is 75. And then I won't be like super duper smart and put 2 minus 4 is minus 2 up there. No need. I will work with this and cancel this with a 2 here. The whole D2 will cut out and give me a D2 at the bottom. Oh, that one is D2. This one is D2 times D2, meaning D squared. This one is D squared times D squared. One of the D squared can cut off, remaining is D squared. So this will now give me a D squared at the bottom. It's 100% correct. What I was meaning is this. The D squared is upstairs. The downstairs D to the power of 4, I split. Make it D squared and D squared again, which is perfectly permitted and perfectly alright. Because 2 and 2 is 4, same. So I did cancel one. The other came back here. That's what. Very good. 84. Let's go on to 85. Coming nearer to 100. 85. 85. Hold on, please. A little breather. Well, d squared d4. Now 5 over 8q squared. 5 over 8. We have q squared divided by, let me refer, negative 3/4 q minus 1, which will be negative 3/4 q minus 1. So what we want to do is step by step. Remember this 3 over 4, this will be q minus 1 over 1. I can put for your reference. This is 5, q squared is upstairs, 8 there, over there. For your reference in pencil, you can put 1 like that. So this one, leave to the professionals. Straight away they do, and sometimes they'll foul up here and there. No need, we don't want any foul up. We can't afford to. Every mark is important for us. Yeah, so here we do 5 over 8. Done. Then q squared. Put the q squared upstairs. 5q squared over 8, you put it in the center, yeah? And then this one, you put a times. Center 4, center 5, remember? Negative, don't change it. 4 downstairs comes, but I tell you what, this still gives some confusing stuff that comes into the story. Alright, because we haven't taken care of the minus one, so I don't want to do that straight away. I just still go one extra step and try to deal with that one by changing this square bracket. Minus 3 over 4 is minus 3 over 4. No doubt about that. Here I want to be very positive, so definitely I'll use the wheels of the bus to go round and round. The negative there tells me that it must be 1 over. Now I'm in safe ground. Okay, once I'm in safe ground now, then I know the q power 1 is q power 1, which is q. Let me write it better. Q. And then the power 1, no need to write there, we will have it here. Okay, so this one means times. So downstairs will go upstairs, upstairs will go downstairs when we do the standard 4, standard 5. Inversion 5 over, what's that? Inversion, standard 4, standard 5, that stuff we learned before. So 5q squared, the q squared is upstairs, keep it upstairs. Divide now becomes times. Now no need brackets. Oh, need. Sorry. Maintain this one. Because of minus, that's why we need it. So 3 times 1 is upstairs. Just go and put it downstairs. 4 times q downstairs, put it upstairs. It's called the inversion. Why? The division becomes times. You have to invert, okay? 4q over here. So now what we do is that simplify this one. What will happen is that the 5 and the 4, wait, we still can cancel. This even 1 time, this is even, this is 2 times. So 5 times 1 is 5, 2 times 3 is 6. So we got this part. So far so good. And then the q squared, yeah, that's it. Hold on, we haven't taken care of the SNA, so that part we delete. We still have to take care of the sign. So positive here times negative, the answer is negative, taken care of. Then we take care of the number. 5 times 1 is 5, 2 times 3 is 6. So it is 5 over 6. Very good. And then the q we can handle. The q here is power 2, q here is power 1. It will be q power 3. we are 100% sure that we get 100%. That's why I don't want you to stumble and fall. Now 86, bear with all of us, yeah. 86, then after that we go on to 87. 5Q, okay, 4, 3, 4. Very easy. So we are doing so many until we should be perfect in everything. Our greatest headache will come when we go into logarithms. But even then, I'll make sure your headache is not a headache. It will be that easy. 4, 3, 4. What's the answer? Very easy. Just take away the brackets, multiply the powers. 4, 3 times 4 is 12. Done. Very good. So we're going back and forth, back and forth. We are familiarizing ourselves with stuff so that it becomes second nature to us. Short-term memory to long-term memory. Okay? From short-term memory to long-term memory. The next one is 1 3/4 minus 2 minus 3. What do I mean by that? 1 3/4 minus 2 minus 3. So this I will read for the benefit of those who have difficulty seeing and all that. Open curve bracket, open curly braces, then open curve bracket, 1 3/4 close curve bracket to the power of minus 2, close curly braces to the power of minus 3. So the answer is, take away the curly braces, you'll be left with 1 3/4, which will be 4 times 1. 4 plus 3 is 7. So the mixed number 1 3/4 becomes 7/4. In curve brackets, minus 3 minus 6, minus 3 minus 2 will now become positive 6. And that is the answer. 87. Let's go on to 88. A few more only. Good. So 88 will now be, what is that? 88, 3/5 to 5, 2 minus 5. Open curly brackets, in curve bracket 3/5, open curly braces, then open curve bracket 3/5, close curve bracket, minus 2, close curly braces, and a 5. So throw away the curly braces, you have 3/5. Put those in curve brackets. Minus 2 times 5 will be minus 10. Because the minus is there, the wheels of the bus go round and round. We are not using that method because we want to save 3 extra steps or lines. We just take the negative from the 10 and put it as positive, provided we invert, meaning we upside down the 3/5. The 3/5 becomes 5/3. And that will be the answer. Just leave it at that. 89. If you see my writing becoming horrible and terrible and all the bull, please pardonnez-moi. Forgive me. Number 89 will be, because I'm focusing more on the sum. Number, what was that? Yeah, let me focus. Yeah, negative 0.325. So it's negative 0.325. So by now you'll know 325 means got 3 zeros at the back. It'll be over 1,000. 325 over 1,000. And that one is to the power of negative 2. It can be written straight away as negative 2. And outside there is a 3. This one is very fast. Write back the minus 0.325. Negative 2 times 3 will be equals to negative 6. Okay, you can leave it like that, but if you want to do the working, we can also maintain the minus, open curve bracket, write the minus, and then put a long division sign. 325, 0.325, just write it as 325. You are taking away the decimal places. How? Since it's 3 places, at the bottom there must be 3 zeros. And right in front of the 3 zeros to the left, there must be a 1. It's 325 over 1,000. That will give you the 0.325 we had before. And upstairs, the power is minus 6. We need to cancel. Can we cancel? Can. I take a smaller pen size to cancel. This one. 5 times 3 cannot, becomes 32, carry over, so 5 times 6 is 30. I put a 25 here, 5 times 5, so the top portion becomes 65. Downstairs, 5 times 2, 200, so can. Now I'm going to use the blue one over here. 5 times 1 is 65. 5 times 1 is 5, is 6, so carry 1 over here, 15, there will be 5 times 3, 13. And then 5 times 40 over here. In other words, the top number has now actually become, what's the top number? The minus 325 over 1000 has actually been simplified to minus 13. 13 over 40, 40, and then the power that be outside is the minus 6. The wheels on the bus go round and round, but that will be extra steps, 5 steps. I want to save 3 steps in 2 lines. I will do this. How? Or in 1 line, I'll turn this upside down. I mean the 6, I'll keep it as 6. I will not turn it upside down. The negative I will throw away for the time being, provided I do something else, which is I invert. The minus 13 over 40 becomes the minus 40 over 13. The minus, don't change anything, yeah? Don't do anything with it, just maintain it. This will be over 13. And then here the power 6 is even power. Negative, 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 negative will become positive. So you will finally have to write, I'm changing color, I'm going into the black region there. So the answer will actually be equals to 40 over 13. In other words, if you have a decimal number and a negative power, repeat, decimal number and negative power, or decimal number and a negative decimal and a negative power, or a decimal positive decimal number and a negative power, always change it to like this. So over 13, that's very bright now, the 40 over 13, and the power is 6. Alright, now we are at, look at the number 89, so we go on to the next one. 89, we are going to 90. Just bear with it, yeah? 90. Alright, then 90, we are going to 4P2Q32. What do I mean by that? 4P2 Q3 and a 2. What I mean is this. In other words, the power outside there, the 2 there, belongs to the 4. 4 squared will be 16. P squared squared will give me P power 4. Q cubed squared will be Q to the power of 6. That easy it is. Finish. Alright, and then 91. We are coming closer and closer to our target of doing 50 sums here, we shall total now 100. That one, 5d2e minus 3. 5d2 e minus 3. This one is a fraction. Copy correctly, yeah. Copy wrongly, then you do wrongly, you won't get marks. That's for sure. Then the downstairs will be equal to 6k3j minus 4. 6k3j minus 4. Teacher, who said this question? Myself. Yeah, yours truly. So terrible and horrible, sir. Yeah, the question is so terrible and horrible, not the sir, yeah. I want to prepare you for whatever they give you. I told you I'll give you tough cookies. So here, each one has to be powered there. So upstairs, every one you power. Downstairs, every one you power. Okay? So 5, you power 3. Why not I do straight away? Yeah. 5 power 3 is 5 times 5 times 5 will be 125. And then d squared and a cube will give you the 2 times 3 will be 6d to the power of 6. And then the e to the power of minus 3 and 3 will give you e to the power of minus 9. And then downstairs is easier than numerator, denominator, denominator, numerator will get confused sometimes. Like this easier. Upstairs, downstairs, we know up and down. 6 cubed will be equal to 216. That 125 and 216 cannot cancel because one is even, the other one is odd. This one is even, this is odd. So k cubed and cube will equal to k to the power of 9. And then j to the power of minus 4 and a 3 will give you j to the power of minus 12. Here we modify a little bit. Okay, we write here 1, 2, 5. The division is still the division sign. Downstairs, the number there, 216. The d to the power of 6, we maintain d to the power of 6. The k to the power of 9, we maintain k to the power of 9. I want you to take the e to the power of 9, that one, and write it down here, e to the power of 9. And I want you to take the j to the power of minus 12 and write it as j to the power of 12. Yeah. We already know the wheels of the bus go round and round. The minus means 1 over there, 1 over there. Already downstairs there's 1 over. Divided by 1 over becomes upstairs there. It's 100% correct. If not, you do slowly this one, and finally it will come up to this answer. Okay, so 91, now it's 92. So 92 will be equal to, very easy, b to the power of 0. Everybody knows by now is 1. 93. Watch out, yeah? The brackets and without brackets. So 93 will be equal to 1/3 to the power of 0. As long as the power is 0, the answer is actually 1. Done. And then 94. Okay, 94 will be what? Hold on, please. We are coming in. The final countdown. Woo. The final countdown. 94. Where am I? Yeah, 1 3/4 and G-low. 1 3/4 and G-low. You see, we feel happy, you know, we are coming to the end of it, what we said we want to do. Wow. So nice. It's the sweetness of success. 1. And then 95. Woo. So close for sweet success and resounding victory. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. 1 3/4. Alright, to the power of 0. Anything with the power 0 is 1. Now watch out the brackets. That's the most important thing, because it's not always 1. The brackets can separate them out. So 96 will be 4x to the power of 0. Now you watch out. The x to the power of 0 only belongs to the x. So the 1 is only there. Meaning, you have to show this is 4, and you have to show this is 1. Show it, and then here is 4. Alright, 96 is this one. Here we are, 97. 97 will be 5y0. What I mean is 5y is in brackets, curved brackets. 0 is the power outside there. Now that one can mean as though this whole thing is m. M to the power of 0, which is 1. Therefore, I just take that out and I just say it is 1. It's 5 to the power of 0 times y to the power of 0, which is 1 times 1, which is 1. And then we go on to number 98. Ooh, very close. The final stretch of the cross-country race, of the marathon, 22 miles marathon, 44 miles marathon. Woo, 2 hours, over 2 hours, 10, 20 minutes, sometimes 2.5 hours. No joke, we never say die, we never give up. We are the movers and the shakers, the trailblazers. People who never say it cannot be done. Okay? Remember, today's preparation determines tomorrow's achievement. Let each day be your masterpiece. The one who says it cannot be done should never interrupt the one who is doing it. We are doing it, so don't let anyone interrupt us. And then use this one with wisdom from Odyssey magazine. Do all the good you can by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as ever you can. John Wesley used it with wisdom, because there are bad people who can do us in, who can finish us off. So we pray for them, that they change the way they think and they change the way they act. They reform the way they think and they reform the way they act. And please remember, if it is to be, it's up to me. I, me, my, myself, mine. I must make it happen. Okay, so we are making it happen. We are coming to 100%. 5y to the power of 0. Now the next one is 0.25, which is 25 over 100. That will be 1/4. So this 0.25 is actually 1/4, 1 over 4. And then c to the power of 0. And then, allow me to look, it's d squared. Okay, and a little correction here, the 0 is like, okay, and d squared. So please remember, By now it should be crystal clear that the 0 only belongs to the C there. So only that part is the 1. All the rest not 1. They are whatever they are. Meaning 0.25 is 0.25. It is whatever it is. And then d squared is d squared. It is whatever it is. So only the C has the power 0, so that becomes 1. C to the power 0 is 1. So this one will be 0.25 times 1 will be 0.25. D squared will be 0.25 d squared. Very good. We're going to 99 and then 100. Alright. Very good. Very good. 99. And what is 99? 99 is 1 and 3/5 m. 1 whole number. 3/5 is a proper fraction. And the m is halfway there. It belongs to both of those. Okay. And then the power is what? Power is 3. Ooh. And then n has a power 0. Ooh. And then q has another power. Ooh. We are not afraid. We are not proud. We are humble. We are teachable. So this one we go. Once again, please remember the power 0. Where are you? Here I am. So only that portion is 1. All the rest will be whatever they are. Wherever they are, there they will be. They won't change. So 5 times 1, that one we change to mixed number, from mixed number to improper fraction. 5 times 1 is 5, 5 plus 3 is 8. This one will be equal to, I think I've talked non-stop, yeah? Whew. Hope I don't get the sore throat. So 8 to the power, 8/5 m to the power of 3. Don't rush here. The n to the power 0 is the only one that is 1. Then q squared is q squared. Maintain 8. Okay, then you go 8 times 8 times 8. What's 8 to the power of 3? Very easy. 8 times 8, 64. 64 times 8 is 512. 5 to the power of 3. What is it? Very easy. 5 times 5, 25. 25 times 5 is 125. Ooh, this 512. That's 125. M to the power of 3 is what? Is m to the power of 3. Q to the 1 is times 1 is the same. Then q squared is just q squared. I can put these things in the middle, as in here, middle here. Or, if you want to write it, you can write everything on top there. 5, 1, 2. You can write this as m. You can write this as cube, which they are. Q squared, and everything is divided, and you just put 1 to 5. You are 100% correct. This away or that away. No worries, okay? That's 99. Ooh. There's a convenience store here. 99. They call that Speed Mart. 99. Ooh. 99. We go to drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. We have come to 100. Well done, my dearie students. After the war is over, the men stand, means the little boys have all died. Sorry, no offense, with due respect to them. So this is the sum. Can you see what it is? The good news is that it has gone into another section. So I will write it, and I better mark it because I will forget. So I'm going to put this as 100, and the next one is the 101. It's so clear on this page here, so I know start here. Because last time I've done videos, then suddenly I forget the number, I forget the number. So 101 will be that. So this will be 2 and 1/3. The question has gone into another type, is 2 and 1/3. If you want to know that one, you must recall this one. A to the power of 1 over n, which is very easy. Write back the A. This is over, the 1 over, so put over, put a roof, I told you, remember that? And then go parallel to the A if there's parallel. If like 7 not parallel, never mind. Then I say don't do so narrow, don't do so wide. Go somewhere in the middle there like that. Okay? Go the middle one. Somewhere there. I need some thick nip, so I need it even bigger like that. And then that n will come here. Remember? Yes, sorry. So put the n here. Teacher, where's the 1? The 1 will be here. If you also want the 1 will be here. Here is the 1, if you want the 1. So, sir, what happened? M comes over there. If M is there, the M will also be here. Or another one will be, there'll be a bracket here and M is outside. That's all. Ooh, I've revised. And now we go back to our green. We go back to our smaller band size. 2. Write back the 2. 1 over, put a roof. There's nothing parallel here to draw, never mind, we know we will do here. We won't go so narrow, we won't go so wide, we'll go somewhere like that, in the middle there. Okay, I will make it a little bit bigger because I'm using a slightly bigger pen size, just now it's even bigger, so this one quickly transfer the 3. Some people put the 3 there. Some people put the 3 there. Those people who put those 3s, they are going to fall down. 0 marks. The 3 must be right inside here. Don't ever get out of this thing. Yeah. And then the 1, if you want, you can show. And tell them that you know what it means. That the 1 will come and take here. If this one happens to be a V, then it turns out to be a V. Sometimes you don't write there, you put a bracket here and write outside. That's all. And if there's a power of negative here, this is 1 over whatever. So if there's a power of negative here, it's 1 over. Finito till the end. The rules are all done. Whoa, we have completed what? We have completed 100%. And we are humble that yes, sirree, what was once upon a time not too long ago a monstrosity has now become a lovable thing where we can get 100%. Can you believe that? We sincerely thank God for helping us achieve 100% here today. Thank you. We'll see together how long it took us, because we have never given up. Doesn't matter if it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours. It won't be that long. 2 hours and coming up to 2.5 hours. Woo! That's a long time, but we never gave up. Thank God. Alright? God bless each and everyone to achieve this 100%.